Hey everyone, so this video is regarding the npm package that I have created for handling the deployments of Node.js projects. So this is my project name NDA installer. NDA means no deployment assistant. So we just have to install it as a global package. You can see here, so I've already installed and these are the options available and current version will appear here. Okay, so how it works. So first of all, like once you install the NDA and when you run it, like it will launch a browser application. So like it will start the application by default in this port, and if you want you can provide your port and it will open in the port. So let me first start in the default port. So like this it will works, and here you will be able to configure your project first. So once configured, you will be able to start, stop, and restart it. And if you want, even you can add more projects like that. So let me just add a project. Simply say a gateway. So you provide any port here. And this is how you need to provide your path. Like for Windows you can get it like this, and for Linux you can run the pwd command and provide the path here. And start file path, this is the index file of your Node.js project. So in my case I have this app.js, so let me put it there. Okay, so other it has other options, like we can provide your environment variable here, and this is for the cron jobs if you have. And this install package checkbox, it's for doing the npm install every time you start a project. Let me just add it. Yeah, it's done here. So here you have all these options like start, and then edit this project, and you can delete this project, and then you can see the project logs once it's run. So let's just run. When it is running you can see the logs like this. Currently it is doing the npm install for the gateway project. Let's just wait. You can see the logs here. It's processing the npm install. Yeah, so actually the project start failed because I have to provide some environment variable. So you can see the logs here. So I just need to pass few environment variable. Let me just update the project and try again. You just have to provide the environment variable as a JSON here. Let's try again. This time I don't need the npm install, so I am disabling it. Let's start it and check. Yeah. So after updating the environment variable, it started working. So and you can see here the options for stopping the project and then restarting it, or you can see the logs from here. The logs will get generated on a daily basis. You can see the information like size and the date timestamp here, and also you have the option for deleting this particular log, as well as like you can see all the logs generated by this gateway project. But one more thing is like this is the dashboard, and here you can see the PID of the started project as well as the CPU status. Like it is this CPU percentage used by this particular project. It will get refreshed for a 10-second interval. I'm just going here and doing the refresh so that it will use some CPU which will get updated here. Yeah, you can see here it's automatically refreshed. Just wait for another 10 seconds. and it will just update. Right. Also, in this dashboard, it will monitor all the project status, and once it is stopped, you will see alert pop up. Let me just show that for you. So its bit is 7468 and I'm just stopping it. And done. Once it is done, it will get automatically updated and you will see the pop-up. Right. So you can see here, it says the project gateway is crashed. You can check the logs. So if there is any error logs, you will see that here. Okay. Then let me add one more project to show you some more stuff. Let me say sample app, and I'm going to add the path in the same way I've added it for the gateway project. So this is the project path. This is the starting file name, and you can see here the node modules folder is already there, so we don't have to enable this checkbox for installing the package. So let's just add this project, and I'm going to start this. Yeah, it started. So I'm going to start the gateway too. Okay, now you can see one more button here. This will appear if more than one projects are running. Let me just try this. It will ask for confirmation, and once it's done, it will simply stop all the projects started by the NDA. So let me show you one more cool stuff. So first I'm going to start this gateway which is running on the 8074 port, and I'm editing the sample application to use the same port. Now it's saved. If I try to start this, it will simply say the port is already in use. So like this, the NDA will check for the port availability whenever you try to start a project. Let's check the logs page. So here the logs page is implemented on a lazy load logic. So it will fetch the contents based on the line set here. So if you want, you can fetch 500 lines or 1000 lines like that. And you can provide some line number here, and from that line it will just fetch the next set of records. So basically this line number and the limit here will work like a pagination parameters. So that's all about this page, and from here you can delete the log if you want. That's all. Let me just show you the restart option. Yeah, it's now restarted. You can see the changes in the PID here. Okay guys, let me just show you how you can configure the cron jobs if you have, and how you can run it when you start your project. So this gateway has a cron job for deleting the logs. So it's located under this job folder. This is the starting path. So what I have to do is, first let me just have to provide some name. Now this is the path and the starting file name. So once it's done, so you need to decide either you need to run it every time or not. So if it is enabled, it will run when you start the application. Let me just start this and show you. It started. Let's see if it is creating the logs for the jobs. Okay, you can see here it started the job. The logs delete. You can see here the job is running. Let me show you other options available under the NDA. So one thing is this NDA status, which will show whether the NDA is running or not, and if it is running, it will show which port it is running. Let me just stop this Let me just try to run the NDA in 5040 port, which is already allocated by some applications in my system. So if you can see, it will say like this. So it will not start, and so we have to use some other different port. Let me say 9000. Yeah, now it's just launched in the 9000 port. It is here again. It will say it's running in the 9000 port. And one more option is this respawn. This is for restarting all the services as well as the NDA service itself. So when you just install a new version of NDA from the npm repository, it is must that you should run this respawn command so that the changes will take effect. You just run it once, you go like this. That's it. So guys, that's all for now. I will provide the npm link in the description, so please give it a try and provide your suggestion and feedback so that I will improve it further. Thank you for watching this. Bye.